JD Talking Sports with Joshua. Here we go.
The stage is yours. It's all about Buffalo Bills, Bills Mafia, whatever else. I don't know. Is that the only name you guys have for yourselves? Is it Bill? Well, that's a great
Bills
name.
Mafia, yeah. That's the only one. It's okay,
All right.
though.
Okay. Well, I've been waiting forever to have you on, Joshua.
This is exciting.
This is very exciting for me. So I'm excited you're here. And, we want to hear from you why Buffalo is 8-6. Why Buffalo is going to win the next three games. Who do you play this Sunday?
Chargers.
Chargers.
With Easton Stick.
But Will Grier was just signed to the practice squad. Does that scare you?
No, not much. So there's actually like some crazy statistic about Sean McDermott versus like young quarterbacks or like rookie, like inexperienced quarterbacks basically. Like I think he's only lost like one game, and it was definitely against a good quarterback. I forget who it was. But yeah, he's basically very good at it. I mean, Sean McDermott. So here's the thing, right? I know the reason I wanted to come on is because you were saying, "Oh, we definitely have to fire McDermott."
Yes, I did.
So the thing is, I can agree with that angle if it's because you think that our offensive coordinator spot is just going to continue to be rotating, and we can't risk getting Ken Dorsey every year, kind of deal, right? Because like if Joe Brady leaves,
it's actually not that. It's not.
What that. Is it?
I feel you are underperforming. The play 2 years ago against KC, that with the kick, I mean, to give him any time, you had the best team in football years ago. And then I thought you took a huge step back last year, got destroyed at home by the Bengals, who were a good team, who again, I thought should have made the Super Bowl, did not. And you're 8-6 this year. You lost to the Jaguars in London. I mean, I'm going to go through your whole schedule. I mean, opening night, Aaron Rodgers goes down after 4 plays. They put in Zach Wilson, and you lose there's no way you should have lost the opening day. And it just goes on from there. I mean, come on, dude. There's no way you should have lost that game. Let me say, okay. So then you blow out. So go. I'm sorry.
No, so I mean, okay, so I'll point out. So there's three losses, right?
Okay.
Bad losses. 3 bad losses. Maybe you could say 4 with the Eagles if you consider that a bad loss.
We got Rob joining us. I just wanted to want my buddy Rob's on. He's very excited to hear this. So continue. Okay, you have 4 bad.
What's up, Rob? What's up? So we got 4 good losses or bad losses.
Okay.
We got the Jets. You could 110% blame that on Josh Allen. And guess what we're going to do about that? Nothing, because Josh Allen is Josh Allen. So, okay.
Exactly.
One loss on Josh Allen, right? Okay, fine. Then you have the Patriots game. And now that game, I'd say it's mostly on McDermott. I mean, you can't let Mac Jones, someone who's now benched, drive down the field. And, like, this is what he got a lot of criticism for in the Ty Dunn article, which I read, and I thought it was, like, a bunch of BS. But then at the same time, I saw some of the points about, like, conservative coaching. And I think he heard them, too, because against the Chiefs, he did not do the same old drop back in zone. He actually pressured. And, we can talk about the offsides, blah, blah, blah. It was the right call. The Chiefs are a bunch of crybabies. I was so happy in that moment. I was like, oh, my God, something finally went our way.
I totally agree.
Travis Kelce's amazing, but, like, Kadarius Toney is such a flop. Like, it's hilarious to watch. But, so, okay, the Patriots, bad loss on McDermott. Then you could say the Broncos. You could say the Broncos is on McDermott, right? But you could also say it's on the special teams coordinator. You could also say it's on the players because – the thing is, okay, I don't know if it's true or not, but after the game, Sean McDermott said they practiced that. They practiced that during the week a few times. And that at the end of the day, like, if you practiced it and then, like, an extra player ran on the field, now if they had a timeout and they didn't call the timeout, maybe, but I don't think they had timeouts because they had to drive down the field. I don't remember exactly, but whatever. That game was on a bunch of people. You could say it's on McDermott, fine. So that's 2 games on McDermott. And then the Eagles maybe on McDermott. But also, like, the Broncos game, you could say was on Ken Dorsey as well. Because the real of the situation is our team, so weeks 1 to 4, right? Dominant. Absolutely dominant. Other than the Jets, okay, but we even still were dominant there. Josh Allen was just a bonehead. Then we lose Matt Milano. No, first we lose Tre'Davious White in the 4th quarter of a Dolphins game that we were already winning a lot, which is just
Milano
backbreaker.
But Milano because he's the quarterback of your defense, right?
Yeah, Milano was definitely a bigger deal, but I mean, it was the fact that it was all three of them, right? Because Milano and Daquan Jones went out early in the Jags game, took all our wins out the sale. We obviously had Ken Dorsey as the coordinator. He wasn't using our team correctly, which is unreal because like you see what's happening now with Joe Brady at the helm, and like Josh Allen's not even doing much, and we're fine.
15 passes. I mean, this past week, 15 passes, dude. I mean, dominant. Damn. Okay, continue. I'm sorry. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it's just Joe Brady's great. So I think, okay, so first 4 weeks, then you lose Milano, and then you lose Daquan Jones. So second half or second quarter of the season, weeks 5 to 8, we were bad. Like our defense wasn't playing well because Sean McDermott wasn't coaching them up properly, or maybe they just weren't good enough, right? Like it's hard to lose 3 All Pros. So I don't really blame that on McDermott. And then the offense was sputtering. And now that the offense isn't sputtering, Sean McDermott is still a brilliant defensive mind. I mean, that's what it boils down to. Like, that's why I don't want to lose McDermott, because I remember we lost Jim Schwartz in 2017.
You lost Jim Schwartz. Yes. We're on with Joshua right now. That's good.
Yeah, we lost Jim Schwartz when Doug Marrone was our head coach. And then Rex Ryan came in, and our defense was worse, right? So I don't want to lose Sean McDermott because he's really good at coaching defense, and he's also a good leader of men, regardless of what the Tie Down article says. Like you see it, the whole team rallied around. So I think just right now we're moving at a lightning pace. Like everything's firing on all cylinders, right? Listen to this: the Bucks, when they won their Super Bowl with Tom Brady,
right?
They went on a run. The Giants, when they won their Super Bowl 2009, they went on a run. Interestingly enough, another Tom Brady run, the first Patriots Super Bowl, came when they were like 7-6, 6-6, and they went on a run, right?
Right.
The Bills are still being counted out, right? You still have these.
Well, you need a lot of help. You need a lot of help, right?
But here's the thing: we don't need that much help. We need to win out, but I have faith in that, right? We're going to beat the Chargers. We're going to beat the Patriots.
Okay.
And then the Dolphins, I think we can beat. We'll see. That's obviously like a closer game. But when we play that game, it's going to be for all the marbles. And I'll tell you why, right?
Tell me why.
The Dolphins need to win both of their next games if they don't want to be playing for the AFC East Week 18. Their next 2 games are against the Cowboys, who just got walloped by the Bills.
But but the only problem is the game is in Miami, right? The game.
Yeah, it's
we got Kevin Josh with us too today. Good. Nice to see
what's
Kevin
up,
Josh.
Kevin? What's up, Kevin? Sorry, what was I saying?
You were talking about the Dolphins. You said they got to play Cowboys off the loss.
Yeah, the Cowboys are bad on the road, and like it's true. Like that's why I thought the Bills were going to dominate. But they're coming off a big loss. The Dolphins are coming off a big win. Like that generally favors the team with the big loss. And I don't think the Cowboys are that bad as they put up today. And I also don't think the Dolphins are as physical as the Bills are. Like the Bills they were playing